Let's talk about the pre-colonial Filipino writing system Baybayin. It's actually one of several Filipino writing systems alongside Tagbanwa, Hanunuo, Buhit, or others. And it is part of the Indic writing system family that spread from South Asia to Southeast Asia. What you have to understand is that just because two writing systems are related does not mean that the languages are related. For example, the Chinese and Japanese languages are not related, but the Chinese and Japanese writing systems are. Similarly, Philippine and Indian languages are not related, but Philippine and Indian writing systems, they are. Baybayin and its cousins are alpha syllabaries, and to explain this, we first have to understand what a syllabary is. So if you look at hiragana, you see the syllables on your screen right now, kaki, kukiko, they all have different characters depicting every single syllable. In Baybayin, you instead have one base character, and you use diacritic markers to change how the character is perceived. So a dot above is ki, a dot below is ko, and the cross or the pamutput indicate consonants. So instead of every single character depicting a letter, every single character depicts a complete syllable. Now, what are these characters called? Essentially, what you can see here from the dictionary from 1754 is that instead of saying ka, you would be saying kaka. And here we see a list of all of the names for all 17 characters, which is a, o, i, haha, papa, kaka, sasa, lala, tata, nana, baba, mama, gaga, dada, yaya, nganga, wawa. After this, we have to understand that nowadays you see some people write Baybayin from the top to the bottom, but in the pre-colonial and early colonial era, you would be tilting the characters 90 degrees to the left, and you would be reading it bottom to top. So in this example sentence that I wrote, siya nga pala, maghugas po kayo ng mga kamay ninyo bagong kumain. Before I forget, wash your hands before eating. The Spanish would oftentimes note how several Filipinos would write text left to right, top to bottom, but when texts were read out, they were tilted 90 degrees counterclockwise and then read bottom to top, left to right. You will also note that spaces were not being used, and oftentimes when you see text nowadays, they still are not being used. I made several videos on Baybayin before. For example, I made one talking about how the r sound is an allophone to l and d, as well as how the dots could be multiplied. For example, in the word totoo, you would write the character tata once with 2 dots below. And I made a video explaining the origins of the cruz as well as the pamutput. I hope this brief summary helps. Finally, thanks to you all, I have reached 479 wish lists for my little video game, Gulu Gulu the Tiny Pirate Island Time, on Steam. My goal is still to reach 7,000, but this is still way more than I expected. Also, the game does have an itch page if you want to check it out. And if you want to learn more about Tagalog or what's up with me, feel free to leave a comment or follow. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Bye.